right, man. I got some good news, man. Always love seeing former NBA players get head coaching jobs. Obviously, it's pretty tight. It's for whatever reason the NBA don't believe in hiring former NBA players as head coaches, or it's really hard for coaches of color to get in major sports. But Penny Hardaway, Patrick Ewing, and now Jerry Stackhouse have now found an alternative route. Even Kevin Ollie, when he was up in UConn before that situation happened, found new jobs and found solace in college basketball. And Penny Hardaway has not he has the number one recruiting class. I think James Wiseman, number one overall player in the country. I think he a 7-footer out of Memphis. He got him. He got a 4-star in Boogie Ellis as well out of California, and he got a graduate transfer. And now he's got the 5-star forward, Precious. I can't pronounce his last name. So Penny Hardaway is running away with the number one recruiting class this year. And obviously that's going to ruffle some feathers. Let's talk about it. Goodfellas Sports TV, we in the building. Appreciate everybody, man, for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. You can check out our college sports playlist as well, NBA, NFL, and a ton of other things as well, too. And I want to see all of them do well, Jerry Stackhouse, had an autograph from him when he was up in Detroit. Much love for him. Patrick Ewing, always liked this game. Much love to him. John Thompson put the word in. Big John Thompson put the word in for him to get the job at Georgetown. He got a lot of work to do. Jerry Stackhouse at Vanderbilt. And now you got Penny Hardaway in Memphis. And I used to watch Memphis because fellow Detroiter Chris Douglas Roberts, I played with some of his cousins in high school. He went to Memphis. And that's why I was watching the team. Anytime you got somebody from Detroit, I'm always trying to pay attention. And it just so happened that Derrick Rose happened to be on the team. Another phenomenal talent as well. So I watched Memphis since then. And then Calipari left. And then the Josh guy took over. Apparently he left. And now Penny Hardaway is taking over his alma mater. It was Memphis State when he played there, but what he doing, he's going to ruffle some feathers up, and eventually they're going to start coming for him as well. He got Mike Miller on his staff, Tony Madlock on his staff, and also big fella Sam Mitchell on his staff as well, too. And what's so appealing probably about Memphis is not so much the university, even though number one high school player comes from Memphis, and he was a very successful high school coach in Memphis. Is how he got the job at Memphis University. Is that, at the end of the day, what's the number one thing kids want to do when how recruits want to do? They want to be prepared to go to the NBA. And what better way than Sam Mitchell, who had coaching experience, who's a solid big fella, Tony Madlock, Mike Miller had a long career, and Penny Hardaway was, a top 5 player in his era before he got injured. And he played with the likes of, sharpshooters 3D. He played with Nick Anderson, Shaquille O'Neal, Scott Skiles. Like, he can have all those guys come in there and talk to him. So the pipeline from Memphis to get you to the NBA is what these kids looking at. And they probably don't even remember Penny Hardaway. And then these kids probably weren't born when Penny was doing this thing. But they go back and look at the highlights. Penny would have fit in this era easily. You know what I'm saying? Penny was an assassin. Penny was flashy. And they look at how Penny was balling at YouTube and say, damn, that was Coach. And Coach was this successful Anthony Hardaway was this successful in the NBA. Mike Miller was successful. He played with LeBron. He had LeBron come talk to him, and it's gonna be major. And then you're gonna have Krzyzewski hating on him, Calipari. I like him. He gonna be hating on him. He gonna ruffle some feathers, and then he gonna have some recruiting wars with Vanderbilt. They expanding their whole financial program. They gonna give Jerry Stackhouse the staff that he want. So they going to get him the financial backing. And Patrick Ewing is going to do well in Georgetown, I believe, as well, too. I hope so. So they going to ruffle some feathers because John Calipari get you ready for the NBA, Mike Krzyzewski. But then again, you got brothers that actually been there, done that to the next level, and they look like you. They come from the same demographics like you. A lot of these came from the mud. They came from the dirt. They came from nothing. So you're going to be able they're going to be able to sympathize with those players and understanding. He got 7 top recruits, including a graduate transfer, and Memphis gonna be scary next year, man. So I always want to, shout out those coaches, those former player coaches that's doing their thing in college, man. And I'm happy for Penny, man. I'll be happy for Stack. I'll be happy for Patrick Ewing. And if they're not gonna give you your peace of mind and give you your credit, and Patrick Ewing waited a long time to get an NBA, well, all the coaches, man, come to college, man, and make a life changing, help for some of these young men out here trying to get to the next level. That's the best way. So, it's always another way. But it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email.